Hi everyone, today I'm making simple, easy, and very summery dish, crusted fillet of salmon. So the crust will be made from hazelnuts and garlic, about 50 grams of hazelnuts toasted, don't roll over, and 3 cloves of small garlic peeled. And I'm going to start with the nuts and garlic first before I put the basil. So the noise will be in again. Let me see if I can work this thing out. Now it's already done. This is the crust that's going to be on top of the salmon. So I'm putting the basil. If you don't have basil, parsley will do, but because it's summer, I'm using the basil. So smells. I'm adding a little bit of 2 tablespoons of olive oil just to bind all together. Anyone can do this at home. That's how easy it is. If you don't feel like doing your own pesto, as Tim says, is pesto. But I called it crust. You can use breadcrumbs, I guess. Here it is. So just put it on the top.
You know, if you buy a pesto in a jar from someone like Barilla, I don't think they have cheese in, do they? They leave the cheese out for you to put in yourself.
The cheese will spoil.
Exactly.
Spoil
so if you don't have the facility to make your own pesto, get a jar of pesto, and then there you go. Except that they use cashew nuts instead of hazelnuts.
Well, I'm using hazelnuts because I'm living in a region with hazelnuts are everywhere.
But I was just talking about.
And the taste also, it's so delicious.
I was just talking about commercial pesto, which they use cashew nuts because they're oilier and cheaper than pine nuts.
Than pine nuts, yeah. So pine nuts is a superior nuts. Everything, every nut. So here we go. That is the crust.
Macadamia.
Crusted salmon. The name of this dish.
If you live in Hawaii,
and
pesto with macadamia.
I'm adding tomato sauce because not tomato sauce. Cherry tomatoes, just cut in half. Will be bake it in the oven. This will become one meal. And be generous. Look, my tomatoes, because it's summer. So let me just lift up this again because I want the tomatoes underneath. Which it can happen to any cook in the kitchen. So put that. Okay, that's better. And I'm putting a seasoning of the tomatoes
again,
which is salt. Well, it will bring more of the sweetness from tomatoes. So here it is. So, and again, I said I will add more olive oil because olive oil is good for you anyway. So altogether, I'm using 5 to 6 tablespoons in this dish. So, and last one bit, as I said, this is quick recipe, quick because it's summer. So I'm adding about 3 sprigs of oregano. This is because they're growing everywhere. Okay, now this is going to the oven, preheated 200 degrees centigrade. So for 15 minutes, this is how quick and easy. Okay, everyone, oven is testing. 15 minutes is fine, but I'm putting it back for another 2 minutes, depending on the thick of the crust you're using. And then you may have to adjust the timing. So, there's the Okay, look at how beautiful it is, eating outdoor with this crusted salmon with tomatoes. And this is about half a kilo or 500 grams for 2 of us. That's very generous for 2, but of course you can, it's also good for 4. And this is actually took me 20 minutes to cook because I want a little bit crispier, the toppings, the crust of the fish. And yes, I'm ready to eat. And
And we also
this is a dish that anyone can do at home.
and we're also having it with a potato salad from Nostra Patata, harvested by me by hand yesterday, and with mint from our garden.
Ah, yes.
It's hot today. That's why we had such a quick and easy lunch. Well, easy for Rina, not easy for anyone else. So today's vino is actually, it's a Piemonte Sauvignon Blanc. Wow, and you know that I usually hate to serve foreign wines that are not generated in Piedmont, but this is a little Sauvignon Blanc that Stan and Hanny brought a couple of weeks ago from one of their little wineries down in Warman Valley. And it's hot, it's light, it's fish, so I think it should go quite nicely with the fish.
Let me taste the expert.
Yeah, well, Rina can give you her expert opinion, which is going to be, oh, it's wine, it tastes very nice. Then you pop the cooler bag
It's
back
very
on again.
floral, very delicious.
Okay. So, well, it definitely smells like a Sauvignon Blanc. In fact, didn't we do this Sauvignon Blanc thing the other day when Stan and Hanny were here for lunch? Oh well, never mind, again. Doesn't quite have the grassiness that I associate with Sauvignon Blanc from California, where I first used to drink it, but it's probably pretty equivalent to the place where they grow it in France, along the, what was the river we went to that time? I can't remember the name anymore. Yeah, it's got the Sauvignon Blanc grassiness. It's light actually, it's nice, it's very nice. Very nice, light, drinkable wine for a hot summer day's lunch. So cheers.
Cheers.
Everybody.
Okay,
Just to give you a little bit of promo blurb that we are, this is the end of July and we are officially open in August, and our vouchers will still be available for this year up till the end of August. After end of August, then they're only usable for next year and the year afterwards. So if you are thinking to come to Piedmont in September, October, November for the truffles and the wine harvest, get your voucher now. Cheers, stay safe, bon appetito.
Thank you. Turn. Well, of course I will say it's delicious, but I am eating it, so it is delicious. Because I have allergy from bad food. That's the only allergy I have. So anyway, this is the second time I did for this particular recipe, crusted salmon with hazelnut. The first one I made was also the same, but it was served with green beans with avocado dressing, and it was luxury. I will show you the picture, and that's it.